You are not in control, and that is good news. When I first heard that, I was just like, this is kind of odd. Like, me not having any control over a situation that's supposed to be good. What controls me, I know, and then I know, like, senior year, I've been really focused on my grades. That's control a lot of what I do, as well as my academics and my friends and my relationships with those friends. I have kind of had all of those go out of the window recently, and it's been weird because all of the stuff that I was looking forward to as a senior has been thrown out the window. I was going to have a good senior year. I was going to have like senior assassin. We were gonna do great. I was gonna graduate, and then I wasn't. That was one of the biggest realizations for me. I'm not in control. Almost one of the biggest things you can do in a time like this. You gotta give up that control to, in this case, I have to give it up to God, because I don't have control over my life right now. I can occupy my time here by learning how to do stuff or whatnot, but I don't have control over if I'm gonna graduate or not. And I mean, I know I'm gonna get my diploma and all that, but really wanted to walk the stage, but that's something that I don't have control over. And giving that control over to God, actually, as I said, it's good news. And initially when I had argued with this in my head, I realized, why is this good news? And then it kind of clicked for me a little bit later on, because in the time period like this, I had to give my control over to God. But even though my senior year has been kind of thrown in the dumps, I've been able to have so much more time to learn. I've picked up my guitar again, started learning how to play that again. Couldn't say I would have been able to do that. I've picked up this new thing about skateboarding. I'm not very good yet, but I'm working on it, and never would have been able to do that with the time frame that I had before all this. And I've been able to learn a lot of cool stuff, as well as I've been able to keep in touch with my friends. I've been able to actually have more time with my family, because as bad as I thought that would have been, it's actually been pretty alright. We haven't tried to kill each other yet, and praying that doesn't change, but it's been really oddly okay. And that good news of having everything's gonna be alright in the end, and that God has a plan. Might not be your plan, but He has a plan. That's been huge. But having that difficulty come from someone you trust, let's say whether that be your teacher, your coach, the person who's in charge of you when you're out in the wilderness, heck, God, they're there for your best interests. You may not want to go work out, eat better, get this assignment done, but you're going to benefit from it in the long run. Sure, there's going to be people who don't have your best interests at heart. You can control that, however. Although God, the ultimate person in charge, He always has your best interests at heart. When I realized that, I was able to become a whole lot. I mean, it wasn't like a monumental change, like physically I wasn't just like so much better of a person, but like I realized more what I wanted to do, and I had a better mindset going into stuff. Like, hey, I want this to happen. If it doesn't happen though, I'm okay with it. That's been so huge during this entire time of crisis, and I feel like that's just something else that I needed to let you all know about it.